Welcome to Midrock Crisis. We go a little different today. Enter into the realm of folk music. Richie Havens, born in 1941 and died in 2013, singer-songwriter and folk guitarist who is to use open tunings, allowing phonetic strumming to match his ferocious baritone vocals. And he was a poet. He opened Woodstock 1969 with a 3-hour marathon performance with a conga player. You know, my hands ache if I play conga for 10 minutes. The reason he stayed on so long was that several of the acts that were scheduled after him were stuck in our nation's worst traffic jam. When he ran out of songs, he improvised Motherless Child into Freedom, setting the tone for the famous 3 days of peace, love, and music up at Yasgur's farm. Born in Bedford-Stuyvesant in Manhattan, his dad was a Blackfoot Native American and his mom came from the British West Indies. His fraternal grandfather and his great-grandfather had been part of Buffalo Bill's Wild West show. Teenage Richie was in uptown street corner doo-wop groups. In 1961, at the age of 20, he subwayed down to Greenwich Village to participate in the budding beatnik scene drenched in beat poetry and folk music. Imagine emerging from a subway platform into a vibrant street scene, guitar case in tow, knowing no one but a curious and confident as to whatever would come next. He was tall and handsome and bespectacled, and it wasn't long before he became recognized as a fixture in the village. He was signed by Douglas Records and released 2 albums that went unnoticed. Then he signed with Bob Dylan's management, Albert Grossman, who stabled many folk and rock stars including Dylan, Janis Joplin, Peter, Paul and Mary, Odetta, Gordon Lightfoot, Joan Baez, Todd Rundgren, John Lee Hooker, Phil Oakes, The Band, and others. Bands and soloists who have spent their lives perfecting their craft find out soon enough that the music industry is about profit and loss, much more so than visual arts, and many are soon under contracts that do not have their best interest in mind. Albert Grossman was the antithesis. He certainly was a savvy businessman, but he also became immersed in the scene, so he was able to relate to his clients, and the record deals he put together favored the musicians over the bottom line. Word was out that Grossman was the man. Grossman moved Havens' contract to Verve, and his album Mixed Bag was released in 1966. Handsome Johnny and Dylan's Just Like a Woman were singles. He released his first self-penned single, No Opportunity Necessary. Havens had found out that his lyrical style was emphasized by a jackhammer strumming, which is more easily played by bar chords fretting exotic tunings. It was a powerful and explosive technique, lending passion and sincerity to his music. Its warmth surfaced. He evoked numerous moods. His lyrics were poetry, but accessible. In 1969, Something Else Again went international after his Woodstock outing. The movie was even seen round the world, and from then on, so was Richie Havens. 1970, Stonehenge. 1971, The Great Blind Degree. 1972, Live on Stage. 73, Portfolio. 74, Mixed Bag 2. And 93, Resume. and as late as 2008, nobody left the crown. He was an environmental activist and a teacher until he was felled by kidney disease. Finally, a heart attack. He was 72. Hope you enjoyed my show. Hit like if you do. I'll see you next time.